feel in your body?
I feel good. Sometimes it hurts a lot, but I feel very good.
Oh, good, good. So you're sort of having, you're in an upswell, in an
Yes.
up time. Super. When things are not so good, where do you feel your discomfort?
Well, I kind of always hurt in my body.
Yeah.
When I was 5, I used to get really bad leg pains.
Okay.
People thought they were growing pains.
Right.
I still get them,
Okay.
and they can really hurt.
And does it feel like at the surface? Does it feel like deep, deep inside?
It feels the whole leg.
Oh, everything, all
Yes,
layers,
and it
the
would
whole
be,
shebang.
it would be like down here.
Uh-huh.
I recently, just over the summer, I got knee pains, and I would get, my ankles would feel really cold all of a sudden,
Oh,
and I couldn't really warm them up.
yeah.
And that's kind of stopped.
Okay.
And I would get really bad pains where I'd be on the floor screaming.
Oh, right. And still legs, lower legs.
Still legs. I've been to the emergency room once over the summer because my whole body hurt.
Okay, okay. And does it, is that, in that painful time, was it also like hot painful or prickly painful or?
When it's my legs,
Yeah.
with my cold pain, it's called cold pain because my foot feels freezing. My leg pains, it just hurts. It doesn't really have
Anything more than
Yeah.
just pain, right? Which is enough,
Yes.
really. Oh, golly. So how do you work with that? Like what are the ways that you found that help you meet that discomfort?
I just keep trying to go with my day. With cold pains, I will go lay in my bed and try to warm it up. It doesn't really work because it's, I don't know. If it's really bad pain, I will literally go lay in my bed and cry.
Yeah.
And if it's just leg pains, I've had it so much, I can keep doing school and it's fine.
So you really have found ways inside to have it be there and not take everything over.
Yes.
Right. But it also sounds like sometimes it's so strong that that's really hard to do, which is understandable.
Yes.
Do you feel like it, I'm going to do the same thing where I check your bones.
Okay.
Can you come stand all this? Do you feel like, well, how is your sleep? Does the pain interrupt your sleep?
It sometimes happens in the middle of the night. I get leg pains, but that doesn't happen really anymore. Yeah.
Good. So, do you feel like you sleep well? And does the alarm wake you up?
Yes, the alarm wakes me up. Not me though.
Yeah.
And mostly I'm the one who wakes him up.
Yeah. And when you wake up in the morning, do you feel rested?
Yeah, after I get out of bed.
Yeah, okay. Okay, so here I'm going to invite you to just let your arms rest at your sides. I'm going to check in rib cage and pelvis. And remind me how old you are.
I'm 13 and a half.
13 and a half. Okay. And have you started your period?
Yes.
Okay. Do you feel like that's kind of settled in? Like usually it takes a couple of years for it to kind of get settled in.
Maybe just recently.
Okay. And how about discomfort in other parts of your body? In a usual way? Is it usual to have pain in your arms and torso or?
Sometimes I do get lots of headaches. Those I just keep going with. Recently, sometimes I find myself slouching a little and I sit up and my back goes a little. sometimes my hip used to do lots of clubbing,
Okay,
but now,
okay,
yeah.
okay. When you have your headaches, does it tend to be sort of diffuse all over or more on one side than the other?
It's like right here.
Got it, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. You just have it. Okay.
And I don't get very bad ones often.
Okay. Super. Do you want to lay down?
Sure.
So as we go, if my hand contact or how things are shifting in your body, you don't like it, you can let me know, or just move your body, or just move my hands,
Okay.
however that is. And I'll be checking in as we go to see how things are. We might do some things like I did with Bennett out for your feet and your leg alignment.
Okay.
But given that this is where you have a lot of your discomfort, I want to make sure that
Mom was, I also had it was either my left or my right foot was pointing very far out.
yeah, I would say probably that one.
I think so, I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah. So we'll do some things for your alignment, but because this is a place too where you have a lot of discomfort, I want to be modest with it rather than ambitious,
Okay.
right? We're just going to kind of see what's easy for your body to do. And maybe it's a thing that if you wanted to come back, you could see G-Man sort of working with. So when I do that, is that okay?
Yeah.
Cool. I'm just going to hang out here for a little, let your body respond to that. Here's some traction, or I'm just going to kind of pull on your feet a little bit.
Okay.
Moving down. Is that okay for your low back?
Mhm.
Do you feel it into your low back? Or like
Uh,
how high up do you feel it into your low back?
I can feel it where you're holding on my feet,
Uh-huh.
but I can't really feel it. I don't think I feel it really in the back.
Okay. I'll try again. How's digestion for you?
I have my good days and my bad days.
Uh-huh. And do you have a sense of what will make it a good day or a bad day? Or does it feel mysterious?
Definitely depending on what I eat.
Ah, okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
If it was like someone's birthday and we had a marshmallow cake,
Mm-hmm.
the next few days I'd definitely be constipated and then I'd have a diarrhea day.
Mm-hmm. 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 And after the diarrhea day, is it sort of like, okay, now we kind of go back to,
Yes.
yeah.
But it also just changes on a daily basis.
Right. Right. Yeah. Yeah. I have something similar. Or I just have to go like, okay, how much do I want that piece of cake? Right? It better be really good cake.
Yeah.
It's meant that when I cheat, when I do things, I call it cheating when I eat something that's sort of outside of, I call it coloring within the lines. Like I can make choices where I color inside the lines, and every once in a while I want to be outside the lines. When I do it, it's usually now like for pretty good stuff, like because I don't want to do it if it's just like bleh.
Yeah.
It better be worth it. Yeah. So, but it can be tiring making the choices all the time.
Yes.
Okay, so here, just kind of working with the muscle that's called the diaphragm, the muscle that helps us breathe. It does most of the breathing. And for the abdominal organs, it also sort of pushes them down and then they push back and it pushes them down and they push back, helps us digest our food. So here we'll just make sure that that's as easy as it can be. Can you bring this on over here? What do you think you'll remember from this year?
Probably not being able to go out.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And taking online classes.
Right?
Yeah. I didn't really know Zoom existed before.
Yeah.
I'd taken a few online classes before,
Mm-hmm.
but they've been a couple days long and all of a sudden we're Zooming.
Right. Right. And everybody's getting used to it, right? Like
Also
classmates
getting
and
chickens.
teachers and everybody. Oh, you guys got chickens?
Yes.
That's fun. Like your mask. It's
Yes,
chicken.
actually a friend gave it to me.
Oh, sweet. Okay, chickens. How many?
Originally 7, but we
Uh-huh.
now have 4.
Uh-huh. And is that because a couple didn't do well, or did they
We
fall
got
to
them
predators?
we got them too early in the year.
Oh, right.
Too cold on the airplane.
Oh, shoot. I have a chicken named after me that lives in South Seattle. My son's playmate friend and his family got chickens, and they named. I have a feeling this little chicken's not alive anymore, but anyway, I've got a blue-footed chicken named after me.
When I was little, I had a chicken I named after myself.
Uh-huh.
One of the sweetest little chickies ever.
Yeah, right? So you guys have had chickens on and off for a while, or all the time through?
I've had chickens pretty much my whole life.
Mhm.
On and off though.
Mm-hmm.
We've had lots of chickens at one point.
Mm-hmm.
Mom loves ducks.
Oh, right.
She loves the eggs.
Yeah, yeah. I have a friend who lives in Oregon, and they moved onto this property, and the property, they don't know where the ducks came from, but one day these 2 pair of ducks showed up, and one's like a big white duck, and the other one is I guess just sort of a mallard, like just a regular sort of wood duck of some kind, anyway. And they just like toddle around the property squawking and this and that and whatever, and they're like, I think they adopted us. Like all of a sudden the ducks showed up and now they seem to live here. So they became part of the household.
It was so funny.
Yeah.
When we lived in Georgia, we had a goose named Lucy,
Uh-huh.
and her mate was Gander. And then we had 2 ducks, Christopher and Katrina.
Uh-huh.
And Christopher liked Lucy.
Uh-huh.
So we'd come down there, and Christopher would be chasing poor Lucy around and around and around.
Right.
It's so funny how they do that.
Right? Yeah. It's so great living with creatures who are so different from us. We're just like, what is going on with you? I have no idea. It's sort of fun. That's great. When did you move here from Georgia? And was it here?
We were originally in California, then we moved here, and then we moved to Georgia, and then we moved back.
Mm-hmm. All right. And do you remember each of those places? Like, are you old enough to remember each of those places, or do you know some of it?
I kind of remember California.
Yeah.
I definitely remember Georgia.
Uh-huh.
I remember maybe a little bit of some of our first houses here.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. My family moved a lot when I was a child also, and before I was 12, we moved a bunch. And so I have like just little snapshots of some of the early places. And then things where it's like, I remember that because people have told me the story. I'm not sure that it's really my memory. But yeah. Anyway. I like Georgia. Georgia's pretty.
It's hot.
Yeah. Humid, hot.
Spiders.
Yes.
Snakes.
All kinds of bugs. It is one of the nice things about here. The humidity has, yes, we get a lot of rain, but we don't have that same humidity situation.
The rain's not really rain, it's just sprinkles.
Right. Okay.
Downtown Big Atlanta.
Lana. Right. Anywhere else you want some attention before we're done?
I don't think so.
Thanks so much for doing this with me. Stand up, see how that feels. You get a little bit different strategy for you than for your brother.
It feels different.
Yeah. Is there a way you can name that or have words for that?
I think my back feels a little different.
Uh-huh.
I think it's a good different.
Okay, sweet, good, good. So you get to kind of just visit that sensation and just sort of notice it and kind of play into it, move into it as you like, or just notice it. And yeah, that's yours. That's your body's health coming through. Sweet. Good. Well, thank you so much.